Hey guys, this is Ozzy from Wanderlust Syndrome, where the voyage is contagious. Today I'm going to talk about two unique things that I saw in Turkey. The two things we're going to talk about today is haggling and Turkish tea and coffee. Let's get into haggling in Turkey. Now, if you've been in the Middle East, you know that haggling is an art. It is something you have to do. In fact, if you don't haggle, it's kind of a disrespect because you're not willing to engage and discuss and try to get a fair deal. People are so kind in the Middle East, particularly in Turkey, that it's kind of an insult that you don't haggle and reduce the price, because they're really kind people and they want you to haggle and discuss a reasonable fair price that works for both of you. Haggling is very big in Turkey. When you go out in Turkey and you're planning to buy something, haggle. Try to make a deal that works for you. Now, when you go to Turkey, depending on what country you come from, like for me, I come from the United States. For some of you, you might be coming to Europe, Australia. Turkey is dirt cheap. It is dirt cheap. You'd be amazed how far your currency can go within Turkey. You can eat 5-star Turkish meals for under 40 bucks per person, and that is saying a lot. And I'm telling you, when you go out there to eat, you're going to see why, and your jaw's going to drop at how much you are paying to eat well out in Turkey. Even so, haggling is a skill and it's something that you should learn how to do if you're going anywhere in the Middle East, but particularly in Turkey. Haggling tends to be more of a man's skill than a woman's skill, and I can tell you from my experience and from my wife's experiences, I tend to have the more haggling skills than my wife. My wife bought a lot of stuff for Christmas presents to give to our families, but because I wasn't around, she just bought stuff. She didn't actually make an attempt to haggle and discuss the prices. In fact, she told me that she wished that I was there because I would have haggled with them and tried to get a reduced price. So she bought a lot of expensive stuff that if I was there, I could have got it lowered. Now, on the other hand, I bought my mom a super nice quilt and I can't wait to get to her for her Christmas present. Now, the guys that I bought it from, they wanted about $500 US for this quilt. Now, it is a very nice quilt, and when people in Turkey make stuff, they make stuff from their hands. It is handmade, and it is from the finest materials that you will see in Turkey. They don't play around. It takes them years to make a lot of stuff that you will see, such as carpets, quilts. It is crazy. But you have to realize that you don't want to be paying too much. So I haggled with the guys who were trying to sell me this quilt for $500, and I was able to knock it down to 200 bucks, $200 US, you know, and it worked out for me. So I went from, I say $300, what I could have spent just for haggling and being aggressive. What I did is I went below with what I wanted to hit, as I knew that they went as high beyond that what they want to go as low. So we kept going at it. Now, you gotta be careful with dealing with Turkish people, because like I said in my last video, they will kill you with kindness. That's why they'll give you tea and coffee. They'll chat with you like you're a family member. They're trying to butter you up. They're trying to soften you so you can dull your senses. They can be able to sell you as high a price as possible. As I said though, you still have to haggle because it's kind of an insult if you don't. So what I did, and you should take this tip, whether you're a man or woman, it doesn't matter, is go as low as possible below what you want, and then they're going to counter offer, and then you go back and forth. If it doesn't work for you, just say, hey, I'm fine with what I have, I'm going to go out. They're gonna sit you back down. and try to haggle with you again, but they're gonna go even lower. So you keep pushing and pushing until you find that price that works for you, and for the most part it will. When you go out to Istanbul or Turkey, you're gonna find other places to buy stuff. There's not just this one place, so don't get trapped into thinking that it's just this place that you have to buy. There's tons of places out in Turkey, especially if you go to Istanbul. If you go to the bazaars area, there are tons of places. I'm like tons of places where you can get anything that you want out there. So don't be trapped thinking I have to buy here because I feel guilty for whatever. Use that to your advantage. Use the fact that you can go somewhere else and buy whatever you want to get out there. Don't settle. That's the big thing when you go out there in Turkey. Don't settle into buying from a certain store. The next topic we're going to talk about is Turkish tea and coffee. Already you've heard me talk about Turkish tea and coffee. If you are a lover of either one, Turkey is a place for you. It is a place you must try. I'm not a coffee drinker, but my wife is. She loves coffee, and I love tea. I mean, she loves tea too, but she tends to lean more coffee. When you go out there, you're gonna be drinking tea or coffee like it's water. Like for real. You're gonna be drinking at least gallons of it when you're out there. It is crazy how many times you get served tea out there. When you get served tea, the good thing about it is that they don't just pour sugar into your cup. They'll ask you, or they'll give you one cube on the side to allow you to put in your cup. And you can request more cubes if you want to make it sweeter. One of the best teas that they have that they tend to serve often is the apple tea. I'm telling you right now, if you have not tried Turkish apple tea, you're in for a treat. You are going to love this. This tea is sweet, but it's so refreshingly good. It warms the soul, especially on a cold day. It's warm apple cider. That's the best way I can describe this tea. But it is really good. It is something you're oh my god. If you don't want it when they give it to you, because I'm telling you right now, their hospitality, they don't take no for an answer. I'm going to tell you right now, Turkish people don't take no for an answer. They're going to give it to you regardless if you want it or not. If you don't take it, it is an insult for them, and like they're pretty much going to hand it to you. They're going to force feed it to you. So you're going to get it whether you like it or not. My advice is just take the tea, just go to your room and enjoy it. You don't have to drink it, but you're going to more likely drink it. The tea and coffee is a standard. It is part of their daily lives, and when you get it, it's a way of showing that you're part of their family in their eyes, which I think is really awesome. I loved it. I always felt like I was being welcomed as a family member every time I got tea or coffee wherever I went. And it was awesome. I loved it. My wife loved it. We loved it. And I'm telling you right now, when you go out there, if you get either one, you will not be disappointed. You will love it. You will enjoy it. And you'll feel like you're part of a family. And that's the wonderful thing about tea and coffee in Turkey. It's just, you'll just feel amazing and refreshed.
Hi, my name is Ozzy Henry, and you're on my channel, Wanderlust Syndrome. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and share this video, and come along with my journey as I explore the world and sharing unique views, advice, and stories.